Hello, my name is Michael. I would like to share with you an experience which I had for a couple of months ago. Hi, welcome back. Let me introduce myself. My name is Michael. I'm 25 years old. I have a wife with 2 kids. In 2017, the Lord called us into ministry, but led us into a wilderness season to teach us and to grow us into His likeness. And now, 2020, the Lord told us to start our ministry. So, basically, that's me. So, let's go to my experience, which I had on the 6th of September 2020. So, on that day, I woke up at 2 in the morning to pray. I usually pray for 5 or 4 hours, or maybe sometimes more. So after prayer, I went back to bed. And then I had this experience where I was taken up to heaven. I was taken into a place where black people dwell, like Africans, Afro-Americans, South Americans, any type of Africans with a different type of nationality, but with an African descendant or with an African root. So this experience was so real that I actually thought I was one of them. I actually didn't know I was a visitor, just visiting and just exploring and observing. So in this place, there were like a lot of Africans, like just black people in general, like actually just black people. And then they were somehow just preparing for a game. And they were so full of joy and they were happy and they were talking. And then they asked me if I want to play the game with them. And I was like, okay, sure. So then we played this game. It was like a swing game. So I basically just had to hold on to a swing, and I would swing to the next station, and then I had to run back. It was like a sports game basically. And it was fun, but I actually didn't understand the game. I was just copying what the others were doing. After the game, somehow I was in the back of the crowd, and they were actually speaking English. They were like speaking African English. They were speaking African English. They were speaking like American English. They were speaking British English, just different types of English. But then suddenly they all switched to a different language that I have never heard before. And they had like this strange hand signs. And I was like, whoa, what is this? And then I asked a lady standing next to me, she should be around 25. And I asked her, excuse me, can you please tell me which language you guys are speaking? And she said, we're speaking Heavenly Swahili. And I was like, wow. I was like shocked because I realized I was in heaven. Because it felt so real. I didn't know I was just a visitor. And then I realized, wow, my people. And then I just started like crying, so emotional. Because on one hand, I realized God cares for my people. And on the other hand, I realized we have been through a lot of suffering, a lot of things. Africans have been through a lot in this world. And then it just hit me and I realized God cares for my people. He'll never abandon my people. And He has a special place for my people. And a special language for my people. And then I was like just filled with emotion. And the lady told me, hey, don't cry. We are waiting for you guys. That's what she told me. She said, we're waiting for you guys. And then I felt my soul, my spirit, coming back to earth. And then she told me, hey, be careful. Many will fall in this end time. So I woke up from this experience and I was like really emotional after I had this experience. Because I was like, wow, God never forgets His people. And then 2 weeks later, I heard this new song called Jerusalema. It's a song from South Africa. It's basically a woman singing about Jerusalem home. And in that music video, they had like Africans dressed up in white garment, and they were walking towards Jerusalem or towards a place. And then now this song has like went viral to the whole world, and the whole world is dancing to this song. And it was like a confirmation for what God is saying. I believe God is saying to Africans, Afro-Americans, South Americans, Americans and Africans in Europe, any type of Africans, God is saying to you to stand up. God is saying to you to stand up and shine. Arise and shine, for thy light has come. He's saying to you to not give up. He's saying to you, this is your time to shine. I have to say, I don't really know how this will play out, but I believe one of this will be God sending us into the nations to preach the gospel of the kingdom. Because revival starts with Jesus. Restoration and healing must come through Jesus. It should not be through any type of organization or a sect like the Hebrew Israelites, or it should not be through the Black Lives Matter movement, but it should be through Jesus, because Jesus is the foundation for everything. And Jesus is calling my people. He's calling Africans to stand up and be a light, to stand up and not be scared, to stand up and take over destiny which the enemy has stolen. It was never the will of God for us to be sent into slavery. No, it was the devil's doing. It was not the will of God for Africans to go into slavery. The devil done it. But now we are in a season of healing and restoration. And Jesus is calling you to arise and shine, for thy light has come. The enemy is creating counterfeit, but let us not be sucked into this counterfeit of the enemy, but stay focused on Jesus Christ. That's my message for you guys. If you like my message, if you want me to make more English content, just give me a thumbs up and I will consider making my videos in English. Thank you for listening. Bye.